Welcome to the Walking Greatness podcast. This is Nick Gandolfo.
Sean Forbes.
Luca Bonacor.
Ray Januzzi.
Tim Kelly.
All right, Monday, the week of January 9th, the girls have a home basketball game at 5:30. On Wednesday, the 11th, there's a wrestling match, home at 6:30. And Thursday, the 12th, the boys have a home game at 6:30. All right, so as of Monday, January 2nd, the Bills and Bengals played their football game.
Monday Night Football.
And Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin, age 24, is in critical condition after suffering cardiac arrest when he collapsed mid-game against the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday night. Look, seeing this happen was just so eye-opening. Me and Sean play the sport ourselves, and just see, you don't think the sport can do that. We're out there to have fun,
Right.
And this guy just drops.
Right.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It was
the video,
bad.
you guys saw the videos.
Yeah.
The videos.
He got right up and
Yeah.
then
Sucks
just
to
fell
see.
right back down.
Yeah, I
Sucks
know.
to see.
That is scary.
It wasn't even he didn't mean to do it. It wasn't on purpose. He's just making a
it's
tackle.
just
Imagine,
game is-
imagine if
it's
this
clean.
happened at a high school level.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
Like-
High school?
They didn't.
Well, I
We don't
mean-
have medical professionals like that on the
Yeah.
field.
Right.
Like-
I mean, we have Emmerich.
Yeah, we have
Sorry,
Emmerich,
counts for
but
something.
I'm sure there was 4, 5, 6 people giving
Right.
their opinions on what they wanted to do.
Nah,
Yeah.
professional too.
That's just absolutely wild.
I actually just saw something on Instagram this morning that was a compilation of NFL players faking their injuries and getting massive fines for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
of stuff like this.
Yeah, very very large amounts of money. It was just crazy to see.
Is he all right now, or is he? In,
Oh, he's still in critical
I have
condition.
an update on him. It says
Really?
his vitals are back to normal, and they have been put him to sleep, and he's breathing through a tube down his throat. And
He's not breathing on his own.
no,
No.
Wow.
No.
he has a pulse, but
Yeah.
Okay.
he's not breathing on his own.
I mean, it's nice to see that people are donating to his foundation.
Right.
Yeah, that as
No,
well.
and it was
$3
awesome.
million. That's a
It was
that's
good.
a
It
big
was awesome
number.
that
Yeah.
the Bengals fans supported too. They could have been booing because the game got canceled
Yeah.
after the
No.
first
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah.
They're all cheering for him.
Yeah.
I feel bad for T. Higgins. He's the one who caused the hit, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just hope he doesn't have
was clean,
guiltiness
though.
or anything.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
he's
it's not.
been-
That is sad.
It's not his fault. It's just a routine tackle.
just happens.
It's a routine
Like-
tackle. It just
It just happens.
hit right in the sweet
There
spot.
had to be
Yeah.
something like a pre-lying medical condition that had to
Yeah,
go
pre-
underseen.
Maybe.
Right, if he
And-
suffered from cardiac arrest.
Mhm.
We were just talking about that
Something.
last period.
Luca, I got a question for you. As the regional Bengals fan here, how do
Yeah.
you feel about this?
I mean,
As a team, how do you feel? You know.
as a team,
As a supporter.
as a supporter, I obviously feel very bad. I wish it never happened. I wish everyone could be safe and healthy. But when you're signing up to play football,
Yeah, that's the one risk.
they're almost guaranteed to get injured. But
Right.
I will say it's kind of strange how I feel like there's way more injuries today, or this year I would say, because you have
Right.
Tua Tagovailoa
Mhm.
who has
Right.
that head injury, and then I've always just popping up on my Twitter is just people tearing their ACL,
Right.
head injuries.
Right.
Like, just I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure the equipment may be the same, but it's just strange how there's a lot more injuries than there used to be.
Mhm.
I would feel.
Even with
Yeah,
the
it's
more
strange.
protective equipment too.
Yeah, I
used
mean,
to
they're-
have.
Yeah,
They're
they're
trying.
they're trying. There's always new technology and equipment
Right.
coming out.
That's
Yeah.
good. I
Um,
mean, you can't do more than this. It's just routine hit on the
Yeah.
body.
I mean, it's just unlucky. I don't know whether it was with his heartbeat or something, because
It
cardiac
was.
arrest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
Can only keep our prayers for him.
Yeah. All right. Today we'll be talking about 2 different topics, but one question will lead into another. Our first one will be: does modern social media make people less socially active? Take it away, Ray.
I kind of feel that social media, it's like a crutch. You know what I mean? Like if people, they always be people will be talking in like group chats, or they'll be talking online, and then they get out, they go hang out with people, and they just kind of like blank face. They don't say nothing. You know what I mean? They I feel like it's a crutch that allows people to just act more social online, and then they're not in real life.
It's the way you use it. You can socially suppress yourself with it.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
the question again? How does
Does social media make people less socially active?
yes, 100%.
It's the way you use it.
Yeah, it definitely depends on how you use it.
Yeah, some people have like 12 hours on
Right.
their phone.
Yeah, I
that's
see. Yeah.
screen time,
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, that's like screen time 12 hours.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's half the day.
I feel phone and social media is the reason people are socially awkward half the time.
No, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel that from birth, growing up as a kid, like obviously that's gonna play a part on the way you act later in life
as you were as a younger kid.
Yeah.
But I feel social media now with Instagram being, all right, you can just post something online, or at TikTok is just a dance and then boom, like you make friends if it's a good dance, or even going
Yeah.
into the fact with NFTs, you make them from home.
Yeah,
you get
it's
so
it's
much
the way
money
you
now.
use it.
Yeah.
Like let's over winter break. My daily average on social media was 5 hours and 7 minutes.
It's not bad.
Wow.
That's bad.
yeah.
Over winter break, you're supposed to be
Yeah,
spending time with family,
yeah,
having fun.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
Then-
taking you away.
So 4
Wait,
hours-
total screen time or just time on social media?
Time on social media.
Oh, okay, that is a lot.
I feel like
What is your total screen time?
My total screen time was 6.5 hours.
Okay, so 6
Ooh, that's a lot of.
Okay, so let's
Yeah, a lot
It's a lot of
guys-
social media.
Yeah.
I-
So 24 hours in a day, right?
mine was about
24 minus 6,
2.5 hours.
18, right?
Mm.
So then
And you gotta
that's
sleep.
That's
You
about
gotta
a quarter
sleep for at
of
least
your-
8.
That's about a quarter of
good-
your day.
And a good sleep is 8 hours.
Yeah.
So then you have 10 hours to spend outside with your family, with your friends.
And half of it's
That
on social
seems
media.
like a
Half of
lot,
it's social
but
media.
it's not at
It's
all.
less than half of a day.
I do think that it is a little weird how like just social media takes over so many people's lives. One time we were in class and this girl was like, "Oh yeah, I got like about 12 hours on TikTok." I'm like,
12.
"How do you
12.
what do you do
12?
in the rest of your day? Like what do you do in your
Nah, yeah.
How are you spending your day if you're
Definitely makes you less productive too. I feel like
Yeah.
you can just get distracted.
Right. It's such a
It'll,
procrastinating thing.
it'll
Yeah.
hit you with like homework or just school
Right.
in general. Like
Right.
you're more on your phone than doing your school.
And I
It's
found
bad.
myself when I'm hanging out with my friends, sometimes spending more time on social media than like actually like talk with them.
It's an
Yeah.
unhealthy coping mechanism
It's very addictive.
Yeah.
with a lot. It's
very
addicting, and that's the way they want it to be
very
because
It's
they're
not
making
our
money
fault.
off of
Like,
that.
I wouldn't say it's our fault. We grew up with it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just,
Right.
No,
just
it's-
what
it's
we're
one
surrounded
way.
by.
I mean,
but
it's-
like at a certain point, you do got to
No.
take responsibility in for making
I would
your
say,
scene like,
but,
and
like,
make sure you're getting good
Luca,
content.
Luca
and
is
doing
right
good
though.
things.
It is our roots. We
Like,
did grow up with
Yeah.
iPhones like our parents did.
We grew up on
Yeah.
quick info. Like,
Yeah, it was the thing. Like third and fourth grade, get social media. If you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
social media, like
If
you're
you-
sick.
Yeah, if you
Right.
didn't have your phone,
Yeah.
you were either on your parents' phone or on someone's
Yeah.
doing something. Right?
So like people are more worried about like
Yeah.
the followers and
Right.
likes and actually making like close relationships
Right.
Yeah.
and, and memories.
Yeah. Real question though, when did you guys get like your phones and when did you guys get on social media? Because I do think that does play
I
a
was
part.
like 5th or 6th grade. Like
Yeah.
our generation wasn't too bad
Yeah.
with it. Like
I-
people are getting phones like in 1st and 2nd grade.
Yeah, no, I don't-
Yeah,
I
we
find
were
that absurd.
I got
we were
mine.
probably the last group of kids that got phones later, like fifth
Yeah.
or sixth grade.
I'm happy
and
about that.
and honestly, for some people that doesn't sound later, but now it is.
Yeah.
Like
I got mine graduation of 4th grade.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had my
Really?
I
iPhone,
got mine.
my iPhone 5 SE. I remember it.
I remember
It was
I got
great.
mine pretty late because I had to convince my mom to.
yeah,
Yeah.
it plays a
Yeah.
role by what age group you are in your family because me, Timmy, and you, we all have older siblings.
Yeah.
And they take responsibility for us because I remember my
Yeah.
sister didn't get a phone. She got a phone in 4th grade.
Right.
And I didn't get one till 5th or 6th, and me and Megan were just losing it.
Really?
So,
Wow.
but she was the one who like texted mom for us and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I think that plays a part.
I don't think
I
having
think
a
it
phone's
does,
the issue.
yeah.
I think just social media and the stuff that comes.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
still had the iPad and the iPod.
Yeah, I had
you still had all that.
devices, Yeah.
Right.
You mostly need a phone for emergencies. Like that's what my parents would tell me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's only for emergencies. No, like that's what it should be used for, but it's just not.
Well, I mean, I
It's
do
just
think
not.
I don't think a phone is a great social tool.
No, absolutely.
Like emergencies, like that's unrealistic.
Well, not like emergency,
Yeah.
like always,
Yeah.
but for social and whatever.
Yeah.
Did you guys find out about social media before or after you got your phone? So like Instagram.
I've
did
heard-
you
I heard about
previous-
social media before.
Yeah.
Well,
Before.
I mean, I obviously knew what Instagram was, but I
Right.
didn't like know
Having
how
other
it
siblings
works.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you immediately get it when you got
Yeah.
your phone?
Yeah.
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 My mom,
No, it actually
I
took a
didn't-
while for me to get like
Yeah.
Snapchat and Instagram.
Right. I got mine. I just checked. I got mine. Snapchat September 3rd, 2020.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, so
when
very
you get,
recent.
When
Wow.
you got your phone like 4th grade.
And I got it graduation of 4th grade.
I got mine.
Going into
like-
5th.
Jeez, yeah. It
Soon
took
as
me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I got Instagram.
I think Snapchat
Fifth
was
grade.
Snapchat was definitely a later
Yeah.
use for everybody.
I think
Yeah.
it's-
Mine wasn't like till like 2019.
Right.
I think mine was 29. I think mine was like at, I think 2019. I got it kind of early. I feel like that.
Right.
Yeah, I got my, but I had an Instagram account on my mom's phone
Right.
actually.
Hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
didn't.
did too.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, can I go on Instagram? She's like, sure. Now she her phone.
I don't know if this was a me thing, but I never felt comfortable asking my dad for Instagram at a young age. Like it was 5th grade, I wouldn't know better. So I would go on Safari, look up Instagram.com, and I go on
Really?
Instagram through there.
Yeah, it
and
is.
everybody's like, just get the app, get the app.
It
I'm
is weird. Like
nah.
we thought like I remember as a kid like oh that's like I thought like when I was in middle school I thought like
Right.
Snapchat and Instagram were like
Right.
oh I can't have that like my
Right.
parents would get
It's
mad.
like up here.
No, but now like you'll see like like little kids have Snapchat, like kids
Exactly.
in middle school.
It's
like,
a
I didn't-
whole
yeah.
new world of people and a whole new
Yeah.
generation coming into play. And
And they're all grown up on Snapchat. And
Right.
they're all fucked.
Right.
They don't know like
Right.
Yeah.
how to socially interact.
5th graders' Snap scores are already 2 million.
I know.
It's
Like,
crazy.
They're not gonna know.
What?
They're not gonna know how to interact like when we get to
Unbelievable.
like
Not yet.
how it affects people socially, like we're talking about.
Right.
They're not gonna. They're used to being able to like see everyone you want to at a, like that.
Right.
They're not gonna understand like how to actually talk to people, like get along with people. And it
On
doesn't make
social
sense.
media, it's going to be posted as the way it succeeds or the way talking to people works. You're
Yeah.
not going to know what's wrong and what's right if
Right,
that doesn't
yeah.
work.
Mhm.
Exactly.
If
yeah.
you say a line and that doesn't work, what is your comeback for a no or for
Yeah.
something that you're not familiar with?
Yeah, and then it's twisting people's words,
Exactly.
making people look bad.
Yeah.
And then that would lead into the other topic is does
Yeah.
does
it's gonna be
social
that.
media promote or contribute to teen suicide?
And
I think
depression.
Cyberbullying.
Mental health.
Yes,
Yeah, it
absolutely.
definitely-
Right?
I don't know
Yeah.
specifically about teen suicide, but I do think it's a definite mental health. It does play a role in with mental
Right.
health.
I mean, I know sometimes people are like, "Oh, cyberbullying's like." I don't know if you say it's not real, but it's definitely like a thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It's there.
kids.
It's
yeah,
not. It's not as
It's
like.
there.
It's not as like like you'll see like PSAs like cyberbullying is the worst thing to ever
Yeah.
happen. It's not like that,
Mhm.
but it definitely is like
It
you definitely do
contributes.
feel upset. Like I'm like I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
on TikTok a lot, if I'm on Snap, like if I'm on Instagram a
Right.
lot, I do feel like I'm wasting time. I
Right.
just
Yeah.
feel bad,
Right.
and then I always just feel upset afterwards. It's like I didn't do anything good with
Right.
my time or anything
Also,
like that.
I feel like having social media sets like unreal expectations people put on themselves and all
Very
this pressure.
true.
Yeah,
and
very
then that
true.
just lead if it's not up to their standards, that can lead to like mental health
Yeah,
issues.
Exactly.
totally. Everything fake. Like I have to, like you said, I have
Yeah.
to look perfect online, but
Yeah.
you really don't.
You don't,
Exactly.
because that's just not who you
In
are.
the real world, you
real
don't
world.
look like that
You don't
every
edit.
single
You
day.
don't edit your body
Exactly.
or whatever.
It's not even just about that. It's just like
No filters.
how a picture
Yeah.
looks or like what you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I do think. I mean, obviously, social media is a good tool, though. It is like
I think it's
there are obviously a
I-
lot of
I
good
think it's
things
a
with
good.
it.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
In some ways, but it just
It is cool because you can.
It hasn't been used in the.
Yeah.
It has its flaws.
Social media also comes with pressures,
Mhm,
and
for sure.
pressures sometimes do lead to depression if we're talking about
Yeah.
unhealthy ways to use social media like Snapchat and Instagram.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And cyberbullying like is a real thing. As much as we say like, all right, just turn your phone off, shut
Yeah.
your computer down.
It is.
It
It's
is
hard
a
to.
real
Yeah.
hard to do that.
It's not that easy.
It'll
lots
still,
of
yeah,
pressures.
it'll stay with you even if you do turn it off.
Exactly, and it
Yeah.
causes trauma.
It kinda-
So that's like a real thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's set up so many standards that people think they need to follow and they really don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Which makes people uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of pressure it puts on people. Like you have to do this thing a certain way. You
Mhm.
have to be a certain way.
Right.
And also, I think because it's just you get constant you just get constant whatever you want. You get constant like videos you could watch. You can talk to whoever you want to, see wherever
Right,
you want, look
right.
whatever you want to.
It's ideal.
The constant
Also-
information and media it messes with your head and it doesn't
Yeah,
like
going off that. It's kind of like
yeah.
I feel having social media is like an escape from reality too. I mean,
Exactly.
like, when you're having problems in real life,
Yeah.
you can just escape and go on social media. and
Seeing
then-
whatever
and
you
real-
want,
In
yeah.
the real world, it's like the problems aren't being solved. You're just escaping them and then
Right. Exactly.
Procrastinating.
Procrastinating them.
procrastinating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
That's the word.
And I just think we should throw it out. If you guys are dealing with mental health, the hotline is 988. If you want to call it, there's
Exactly.
some good
yeah.
people there if you are dealing with that stuff. So just feel
The source, all that.
Yeah,
Call
the
it.
source.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
resources out there.
Gotta keep the source going. Hopefully.
Mhm.
There are a lot of good uses for social media though.
Yeah, like there's communities to
Yeah.
talk about that as well.
Yeah,
But
there are
no,
mental
people
health
people don't
communities.
want to do that because that exposes themselves.
Exactly.
But
They think it's
there's
embarrassing,
there
but it's not.
that's a
Yeah.
resource.
It is a
That's a
resource.
resource.
And I think that's
It can help,
a main
too.
thing that
Yeah.
people don't want to put it out there and embarrass themselves.
It's not embarrassing though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's not.
everyone
It's
goes through
every-
their
exactly.
struggles.
There's a big fear
Exactly.
of fitting in on like if you go out of the
Mhm.
norm, it feels
No,
weird.
but everyone's dealt with their own mental health. It's just people
Yeah.
aren't as
Yeah.
opening about it, and I feel people should be. It's not anything to be embarrassed about.
Oh yeah, totally. No, mental health is a normal thing that plays in everyone's lives.
No, I
It
feel
shouldn't
like-
be. It shouldn't
I
be
feel like-
weird to be upset.
Right.
Yeah, the CDC, 1 in 5 Americans will experience a mental illness in a
That's
given
wild.
year.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There's 5 dudes at this
Yeah,
table.
there's 5 people. There's 5 people sitting at this table right
Yeah, it's all
now.
good.
mhm.
Like
all of us good.
that's
Yeah,
that's
we
what's
get it.
real.
Yeah.
It happens.
just checking on your friends too.
Have you
Right.
guys actually had like a personal experience with like being on like TikTok or Snapchat where it's actually like made you feel upset?
When I was
made you
younger,
feel
for
bad?
sure.
Yeah,
Really?
totally.
Yeah, most definitely.
I've been able to
Yeah.
mature more and just like go into real life.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that just doesn't. This stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I've been able. that's how I've been able to overcome.
I do find I always worry about things more if I'm on Snapchat a lot and then like I
Stressful.
go on and do things.
It
I'll
is,
like
yeah.
it'll be I'll keep replaying it. It'll
It's
be in the back of
stressful.
my mind. I'll think about what happened, and I'm
It's
just like,
stressful,
shit,
yeah.
I don't like it.
And that's why people need you need to step away from it sometimes.
Yeah,
You need to.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
to like just step away.
I know.
Mhm.
I honestly like. I would go through periods where I'll just like. I'll even like delete TikTok sometimes just because it just gets like.
I know many people do that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Like
know.
not even. I'll
It's
like delete it
healthy.
for like a week just
It's
so I'm not
healthy.
on it. If I'm trying to do homework, I cannot have my phone near me.
No, same. I go
I
right
know.
to it.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
quick.
bad.
It gets really bad.
Just, like I was saying, the constant whatever you want to see, you get it.
Right.
It messes with
Right.
you and it messes you up.
Because that's the ideal.
Yeah.
It's not a real world. First attempt, everything's that.
All right, I think that's
All
a
right,
good
yeah.
place to stop.
So there has been word around the school, especially earlier in the year, that they're going to change the schedule. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
So-
Change the
I've heard a
schedule.
little bit.
So it's going to be a 7-block schedule,
As of next year?
like 7 periods.
Wait, like after mid, like yeah.
Next
when?
year, next year.
Next
okay.
year.
That so you have your 7 classes,
Mhm.
and you 8 classes a year,
And you have your
Right.
class every
Right.
day.
and you just take out one class every day, and it just rotates.
Really?
So like you won't have English one day, you won't have history one day, you won't have gym one day,
That's kind of
and
cool.
it just
That's
rotates. Now I have mixed feelings about it. I like it. It
How
gets
long
you
are
to
the
step away.
blocks?
I think they're 45 minutes,
I
and then
see.
we have
wow.
study hall. I think study hall is like the last 45 minutes a day.
Okay.
So that means there's going to be like 4 lunch blocks. I
Now,
think.
is that like put in? Like, is that official?
No,
No.
it's not official. There's
So
just
it's
been
rumors.
rumors
Okay.
going around about that.
I honestly, I think it like obviously as a kid, it would be. It feels like there is a way you can kind of like,
Right.
oh, I got a test that day, let me push it back,
Mm,
like push
there's-
my class back.
Right.
a little
There's
bit.
positives and negatives to it.
Yeah.
definitely.
Right.
'Cause I-
Yeah.
You go.
Obviously, I do want to like. It would be nice to be able. I didn't study. Let me say, I'll push that one back, or like I have one more time. We'll push that back.
Right.
On the other
Yeah.
hand, I feel like it keeps you like more on top of your work because I feel like sometimes I forget stuff in some class. So
Yeah.
if I'm doing it on an everyday basis, I feel like I'll obtain the information
Yeah.
better in a way.
Right.
But also, I feel like I could use a break from stuff because it could get repetitive and I can get bored of it.
Right.
So there's definitely the two sides of it. So let's see.
That
You're
is a good
getting,
point,
you're getting
yeah.
homework for 7 classes every day. And
I
that's a lot.
I hope teachers find that healthy balance, and then again you have 45 minutes to take a test.
Right.
That's what messes with
45
it.
minutes
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
actually do a lesson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Have
a lot.
homework on it.
Yeah.
I don't-
45
Yeah.
minutes.
I don't retain much in 45 minutes.
Now, do you think so science, like we have recitation. Do you think they'll put that in for a math?
I think
or
that
a-
gets
or
taken
science?
away.
I
think
that
that gets
I don't
taken
know why.
away.
Even in a 45
Well,
minute class.
recitation's weird because isn't that like a requirement or is that a scheduling error?
I think
No,
it's-
that's the school's
That's
school's
the
decision.
board. That's
Not
the
every
board
school has
That's
it.
an RBR thing.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
just-
an RBR
it's
thing.
RBR?
It's an RBR thing.
Yeah.
Not many other schools have recitation. I know RFH has their study hall at the end of the day
Really?
That's
because
kinda
they run the 7-block schedule,
That's nice.
Oh,
That's
and
nice.
that's what benefits from it. Like that's why they maybe want to switch to it because athletics have to leave early,
Yeah,
other
yeah.
things have to leave early, so you're not missing
Yeah.
class. I know as a student you may not like that,
Right.
but in the end it helps because
Yeah.
you're learning.
Also, I noticed I don't know about you guys. I have so much wasted time during my day.
Right.
Like, I'll go to class, the teacher's not there, and then I'm not doing
Straight to
anything.
the auditorium.
That's
I-
COVID.
Cafeteria.
That's COVID.
I do.
Well, yeah, but then like I'll go to study hall and just have more time to break.
Exactly.
I'd rather go I'd rather like
Get
work,
the work done.
have like just bang out a few classes and then
Right.
have study hall work and either finish up work,
Right.
do work for other classes, rest for a bit, or even if it is at the end of the day, you could even
You have
just
all
see
your
it,
work
go
to do.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Exactly.
have all your work to do at the
Exactly.
end of there.
I do find some classes have like a lot of dead time at the end. Like
Yeah.
teachers are good here at like fulfilling the full how many minutes we have, but I think we could cut it down a little bit, but I don't know about 50 minutes, like
Right.
especially when taking.
Ray, you actually bring up a good point.
Mhm.
In COVID, when everybody was online, I know some schools gave the kids all their assignments for the week.
Yeah.
And I know the teachers let them do it whenever they
Yeah, I have friends
wanted.
that are
If
just
they
like-
wanted to get it done on Monday for Friday, and that was that. And I find that pretty
Yeah.
cool. I wish we did that.
Kind of going off what you're saying, I think giving kids more control of their schedules and their workload is smarter.
It's more
Because
beneficial.
can be
because
good or
like it
bad.
allows you could have a game one day and then a test the
Right.
next day, or like
Right.
you could have something to do, you could have something important going on in your life,
Right.
and you're like, oh, I also got to study for a test, I got
Right.
all this assignments, I got to get done.
Right.
It's a lot to put on a kid, and I
It
think
is.
giving them that control and that like looseness of like where you can move a class or
Right.
do whatever, I think it is very helpful.
I have a question about something else. Not about the schedule change, but what about the wake up times?
Oh, actually, I have.
oh,
I
Yeah,
have
we
heard a
we
rule.
have like a. It's somebody. One teacher said it. We have like an extra hour of school.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I heard a
Like
rumor
us specifically?
of.
Uh huh.
I heard a rumor of school instead of starting at 7:35, it started at 8:35.
Really?
So I
Well,
think
that's
they're gonna
a lot.
add the extra morning at the end of the day in comparison to the
I
beginning.
don't
We
mind
need-
waking
we
up
need-
at the time I do.
I hate it.
I find it
hate
controversial because I hate waking up so early.
See,
I
but
wake up at 6:30,
once I get into a routine, I'm okay
6:45.
with it.
Right, but
Yeah,
coming off a winter break.
Well, coming off winter
Oh, yeah,
break,
this
I-
morning
had
was
basketball
rough.
every
That's
day.
an everybody
This morning
thing.
was
Yeah,
tough.
right.
Yeah,
I had
that's an everybody
basketball
thing.
every day. So I was up every day early. I was up at 7 o'clock every morning.
And also just give us more time to do work at night.
Right.
'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of kids will like leave their work for the night.
Mhm.
Why? We don't know.
Yeah.
But it just happens. But
Well,
you
saying that, I am a basketball player. I am a 3-sport athlete.
Yeah.
Coming home after basketball or football, there is a lot of homework in addition to that added hour of
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So it gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see
Yeah.
both sides of the story.
Yeah, as athletes, like, what do you guys think the extra sleep would do? Like, do you think it would be beneficial?
Well,
having
do you do the extra sleep? Do you take the hour?
That's
You go
a
at 8:30,
that's a good
or do you
question.
get out at 1:30?
8:30.
Ooh.
That's a big
8:30.
question.
Honestly,
I'd
no.
rather-
Nick actually brings up a good point. I think you have to do 8:30 because other schools, like,
Right.
for sports, I think you have to do 8:30 because other schools got to come down to play. You got to wait for coaches to get here, and it is kind of unrealistic to think everyone could just start sports at 1:30. or
But
like
then
around
it's
school
the
ends.
fact of, can kids get themselves to school in
That is
Little
another
Silver
good
with
point,
parents
yeah.
going to work?
Can they
and
find a
us
ride
going
home?
later? Yeah, that's
Right.
it's so much
There's a lot to think
to
about.
battle
here.
with.
Plus, if you give the kids that are coming from like half an hour away
Right.
a little extra time to wake up. Because
Right.
Yeah, that's
those
true.
kids waking up at 5:30.
Yeah,
we all have it easy. We're in district.
Right.
It's like a 5-minute drive. But for
Right.
the kids come from Bradley, Neptune,
30,
Beach,
35 minutes.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a speed draft. School supplies. Timmy Kelly started off.
School supplies. Gotta go Chromebook first. Can't go a day without the Chromebook in school these nowadays.
I'm going an old school player. I've been around at the game for a while. Give me the notebook. Classic. Just can't do a day without a notebook.
It's unnecessary.
You really can't do a day without a pencil.
Pencil, that was my pick.
Yeah, that's a good
I
pick.
mean,
Good
That
pick.
was my pick.
A lot of pressure on Sean here.
I'm gonna go with the backpack for my first pick.
Okay.
You do need a backpack.
Holds
Carries the
everything.
team.
Right,
Carries the
right.
Does
team.
carry the
Literally,
team.
literally
Right.
carries
Yeah,
my team.
absolutely.
Nick.
I'm gonna counter Ray a little bit.
All right.
Oh,
Oh no, actually Timmy. I'm gonna
Oh.
take the MacBook.
love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Just a better player of the Chromebook.
That's a
Love
very
to
expensive
hear it.
player.
yeah, very costly.
Yeah.
faster,
Smarter.
smarter.
More
Just a better
abilities,
player.
Play more
But
things on the
I don't know.
field.
How's it going to the battery?
All right, back to Timmy. How's the battery, bro? You don't
Gas.
have. You're not blocked on our school Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, okay.
Also, the battery's not bad.
Yeah.
Turn down the brightness to last all day.
Back to me.
Timmy Kelly.
Back to TK.
DK.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the calculator.
Calculator. Put it in.
But
Good
calculator is
pick.
very, very specific.
One
in a
dimensional,
subject.
but you can't go math
guess.
class about it.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to take the other pick from Luca. Give me the pen.
Ooh,
Not what I was going to go.
Yeah.
good one.
Thank
Good
you.
pick. I was gonna steal that.
I'm going to go with the folder.
Folder.
No?
All right.
Folder. That's a good pick.
Carries
He's
on-
there. He's there.
Carries on papers. That's what you need.
Now, I'm debating between two.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go with the crayons.
What?
Whoa.
Yes. Now listen. Now listen.
I've never used a
Now
crayon in high
listen,
school.
now listen.
I've never used a
Now
crayon in high
listen.
school.
never used
Now
a
listen.
crayon.
Now listen. Now listen. Now
Colored
listen.
pencil,
Now
pencil,
listen.
maybe.
Out of
That's what I was
left
debating. That's what I was debating.
I would almost give you colored pencil, but I don't know.
And I feel.
I'm
You
sorry.
could have went Sharpie.
No, 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 it's fine.
Marker.
No, no, no.
Fran
it's fine.
is
It's
sitting
fine.
at the end of the
It's fine.
bench,
It's fine.
bro.
It's fine.
That's a bench player.
No,
right
trust
there.
me. It's fine. He's gonna come off the bench and drop 30 on
Okay.
your heads.
All right, cool.
He's
All right,
a cage.
Nick,
Dropping 30.
30?
Yep.
Whoa.
Just wait.
Nope, not happening.
Actually,
Oh.
60.
All right,
One
Nick,
for
Nick,
each an
right.
individual crayon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm lost, but
You gotta go quick.
I'm gonna take. Can I take colored pens?
You can.
Yeah.
Highlighter, you could do it.
Like a colored, different
All right.
colored.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to you.
Colored pens?
I'll give it
You
to you.
got it.
Okay. Yeah.
But crayons is worse, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Crayons
Yeah.
most definitely.
100%.
Okay, no,
I've
it's
never
fine.
used a crayon.
It's most
It's
definitely
fine.
worse pick
That's
than
not
that.
true.
All right, back to me. I think.
Yeah.
Back to Timmy for the last pick.
I think I need something to hold my team. I'm gonna go with the binder.
Ah, that was my pick.
In the third round,
My whole
that's
team
just
is off
I
now.
was
It's a
thinking
must
that
pick.
when
I don't know if
Luca.
folder and binder can go for me, so. Good pick.
There's not a lot here. Tim took the main thing I was gonna go for.
Okay, yeah.
But now that we're in the heat of the moment, a lot coming down
quick.
here. It's a bit of a panic pick. I'm gonna go. You can get me on this. I'm gonna go the Charger.
Oh, for the
For
Chromebooks
what?
and the
Okay.
phones. and-
Chromebook
Chromebook,
Charger.
Mac, the
Gotcha.
Charger.
Nice.
Yep,
Good
okay.
pick.
I don't know.
It's a team player. It's
Team player.
It won't be
Coulda-
drafted
for
a
the
flag
team.
could have been pulled.
Luka.
up.
For the team.
I don't
Luka,
know.
take it away.
What's gone right now? I have pencil.
Not a lot here.
There's like almost nothing.
no, there's a lot left. You just got
I'm gonna
There
go
is.
Sharpie. I'm gonna go
Sharpie. Respectable.
I'm gonna go Sharpie.
Not bad. For,
It's good to outline your
All right,
projects.
now
Really
call me a third grader. Big time player. The glue stick. Give me the glue
No,
stick.
actually,
That's good.
glue sticks
Give
made
me
a
the
comeback
glue
this year.
stick, yep.
I've used the glue stick a lot for
Right,
some reason.
agreed.
I don't know
No,
sure
same.
why.
It's
terrible
my,
pick.
Okay,
All right, no,
all right, no, it's fine.
okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
I'm gonna take something debatable.
Right.
It is.
Is a lunchbox considered a school supply?
I would
Steal.
say so. I would
Steal
say so.
of the draft.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
A lunchbox.
I bring a lunchbox every single day.
I'm more of a
Steal of the
kind of
draft.
upset with what we
I'm more of a
did.
bad
Yeah.
kind of guy, but
All right, you guys let us know who you think wins
Yeah.
this
Go,
draft.
run through.
With Timmy Kelly, he has the Chromebook, calculator, and binder. Ray, notebook, pen, and charger. Luca has a pencil, folder, and a Sharpie. Sean has a backpack, a crayon, and a glue stick.
terrible.
Sean's a
Nick
fan
has a
favorite.
MacBook, colored pens, and a lunchbox.
Okay, change my
you
crayons to a 60 pack.
the 60-pack grand.
60 pack of crayons.
That's it, folks.
Walking greatness.
Thank you once again for listening, and come back for another episode next week. And as always,
Walk
walk in
in
greatness.
Goodness.